Hello, and welcome to my channel. This is Floyd Humphreys at floydhumphreys.com, and today I want to talk about how you can guarantee your success. Basically, if you're going to do this, then you're going to recruit people. That's what you've got to do. I mean, if you don't recruit new people, your business will fail. 100% guaranteed failure. So, if you recruit, you succeed. If you don't, you fail. And it's just that simple. A guy wrote a book called Recruit and Grow Rich. Kind of after Think and Grow Rich, you know. Wasn't the same guy, though. Anyway, thing is, you've got to build. If you want to retire with a 5-figure or 6-figure or 7-figure, whatever, monthly income, you've got to recruit people. The whole idea behind network marketing is to build a network, a customer base of people that buy every month. The reason they buy every month is because the product runs out every month. And so because it's a consumable product, it needs to be repurchased every month. So this is perfect. So CBD being the best one I can even think of, you're in the right place if you're looking at this. So the thing is network marketing, a lot of people say, they say bad things about it, primarily because either they're a double-digit IQ or they just don't understand it. So the thing is you've got to, in order to succeed, you've got to have a lot of people in your organization. And I don't mean 2 or 3 or 5 or 10. I mean 1,000. But you don't have to get those 1,000 people by yourself. But it isn't going to happen overnight either. So, in order to get 1,000 people or 10,000 or more, whatever, just figure it this way. If you've got 10,000 people in your organization and you're making $5 a month on them each, well, then you're making $50,000 a month. Okay? But how do you do that? Well, that's why most people fail, is because they don't know how. Well, fortunately, My Daily Choice, HempWorks, has all the tools that they give to you for free. When you pay your $20 to participate in the compensation plan, they give you all these personalized websites, landing pages, sales funnels, and all the tools you need to succeed. So if you was going to do that yourself, you could easily spend $1 million on it. Remember when Obama hired some idiots to do his website for Obamacare, they spent $7 million and it didn't even work. Well, this works. So anyway, so all of the work pretty much is done for you. I'd say 95% of all of the work is done for you. So you don't have to go out and have hotel meetings. You don't have to do 3-way calls. You don't have to go out and talk to people in person. But you do got to find people. And there's a lot of different ways to do it. But basically, you send these people to your sales funnel. And the ones that are interested, the company's automated emails will close them. The people that aren't interested, well, they'll just opt out. And then they'll never get another email. So all you have to do is keep a steady supply of people going to your sales funnel. That's it. You don't have another purpose on the face of the earth, unless you're doing something that's not making you money. So you keep a steady supply, and I would say a minimum of 20 a day. If you can send 30, 40, 50, or 100 a day, great, all the better. But a minimum of 20 a day to your sales funnel. And there's a lot of different ways you can do that. You can do that with Facebook groups. You can do it with mostly any social media. You got a lot of followers, you can tell them about it, and they'll go take a look. But basically, it's not going to be your friends and your family that are going to make you rich. It's going to be some people, one in Iowa, one in Hawaii, one in California, one in Indiana, and like that. So, and really, people that you actually have to find yourself, you only need to find a few. I mean, if you've even got 2 or 3 that are doing this full time, you're going to make a lot of money. If you've got 5 or 10, you're going to make a lot of money. So, but you have to go through sometimes hundreds or thousands to find 5 good people. That's unfortunate, but it's a numbers game. So 90% of the people are going to quit. So you keep recruiting until you find those people that aren't going to quit. The people that aren't sissies, you know, the people that have a genuine desire to succeed. And those are the people that are going to make you a lot of money, and they're going to make themselves a lot of money. So what it amounts to is you don't need very many of those, and but you got to have a steady supply of people coming in to your sales funnel in order to find them. So I use paid advertising, and there's a lot of different ways you can use paid advertising. When you join my team, I send you a welcome letter, and I tell you my top 3 methods, and I tell you exactly how I do it and give you everything you need to do it so you can do it yourself. So there really isn't any reason to fail unless you just want to fail. I mean, there's a lot of people that do fail, like 90% of the people that do that start network marketing choose to fail, and the reason they actively choose to fail is because they choose not to succeed. And the reason they choose not to succeed is, who knows the exact reason, but basically, if they would have sent 20 or more people a day to their sales funnel, they would have succeeded. And sometimes, well, in fact, I've got one group who I sponsored a lady, and she grew to 6 levels deep pretty quick. And they started sponsoring people, and it really started taking off. And then that lady quit that started that. And so, you know, I don't know, you know, after a while she just started ignoring me, so I don't really know why. But the thing of it is she built an organization that's going to make me perhaps millions of dollars. And she walked away from it. She built it, but then she walked away. Kind of silly, isn't it? But anyway, so the thing is, that's what you've got to do. And you've got to get those people. Now, when you send those people to the sales funnel, they get in this automated email system, and it is really good. And it sends out automated emails, but they're not duplicates. No 2 people get the same email. They're geared specifically to the person that's receiving the email. And it tells them things like, this week, 75 people joined your downline, or whatever. And it lists their names. And it'll tell them things like when the cutoff date is, and, you know, encourage them, you know, to become active. And so those people, sometimes it takes people a couple of months to make a decision, you know, and so a lot of people don't just join on the first contact, you know. Some of them, you know, get emails for months before they decide to do it. And that's fine. That's the system is designed to handle them, whether they take 5 seconds or whether they take 5 months. So anyway, that's what you got to do to succeed. And if you do it, you will succeed. If you get 20 or more people a day to your sales funnel, you will succeed. There's no question about it. I'd say the possibility of failure doesn't even exist. I mean, the only way to fail is to quit. Because, I mean, it's just numbers. Some are interested, some are not, you know. And of those that are interested, some are quitters, some are not. And you just got to go through those and find them. But the fact is, network marketing has made more people independently wealthy than any other form of marketing. So it's a very good business model. Excellent. In fact, it's the purest free enterprise. You recommend a product, you get paid. Recommend a lot of products, get paid a lot. I mean, how'd you like to get paid every time you recommend a movie or recommend anything? Well, you can. So what happens is you find a few people, they find a few people, you find a few people. And if you do that, you're going to be financially independent. Now, you've got to go through a lot of people, so it's not a get-rich-quick scheme at all. In fact, I'd say it's a 3 to 5 year project. In your first year, even though some people do make a lot of money their first year, most people don't. But you stick with it, and it's just numbers. There's a certain amount of people that want to make money, and there's a certain amount of people that don't. And if you keep sending those people to your sales funnel, then you will find those that do. And so that's all you've got to do. And so it's basically success is a choice. And you can choose to succeed. I'd say there isn't a person out there that can't do this. You can do this if you're a quadriplegic. You can do this if you're an imbecile. You can do this if, if you're in a wheelchair. You can do this if you're bedridden. You can do this if you're young. You can do this if you're old, male, female, short, tall, fat, skinny. It doesn't matter. Anybody can do it. And it's just numbers, just mathematics. That's it. That's all it is. You send people to your sales funnel every day. A certain amount of people are interested. A certain amount of people aren't. The ones that aren't, those aren't the ones you're interested in anyhow. So, and that's all you do. You just keep doing it. And the thing about it is, 3 to 5 years goes by pretty quick. And even though, and after the first year, it really starts taking off. So after the first year, you've got a base, and you can see your leaders. You can see. And because they're the people that have branched out, and they're deep, 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 1 level deep, 2 level deep, 3 level deeps, 4 level deeps, 5 level deeps, and like that. So after the first year, even though you haven't made a lot of money, and you'll probably make less than $5,000, maybe less than that in your first year. And, a lot of people do make more, but I'm an introvert. I don't talk to anybody. I don't call any of my leads. I don't, I just let the system sell them. If they're interested, fine. If they're not, fine. I don't care one way or the other. So, people say, well, if you'd call your leads, you'd probably have a higher conversion rate. Well, maybe so. I choose not to. So, you might do quite a bit better than me. Who knows? But anyway, what it amounts to is the second year, it really starts to take off. And to where if you're using paid advertising, you're getting your money back. The first year, you didn't get it back, very little of it. And, of course, there's a lot of free ways, to do it, too, with, social media and stuff like that, and friends and family and stuff. So, you don't have to. I emailed one lady that was on the leaderboard all the time, and, she, sponsors 2 or 3 people a day all month long. She has 60 or 90 people a month that she brings into the business. And I said to her, how do you do it? And she says she does it with events. So, there you go, but she puts a table out somewhere and has her displays and stuff, and, she's really good looking, and people come by, and she's got really attractive displays, and she's knowledgeable about the product, and, she's a product of the product. So, she exudes enthusiasm and success, and people want what she's got. So, it works for her, and she's making a lot of money. So, anyway, but even if you just do like I do, and just send people to your sales funnel every day, don't talk to anybody, you'll still succeed. Just takes a little longer maybe. But anyhow, so that's what I wanted to tell you, because there's absolutely no reason to fail in network marketing other than you just flat choose to fail. And if you quit, that's what you're doing. You're saying, well, I don't want $50,000 a month. That much money would just, I don't even know what I'd do with it. So, don't bother me about it anymore. I just don't want that much money, because, and so then they quit, But once you realize that the more money you have, the more you can help people, It's like I was downtown Salt Lake the other day, and I seen this girl, and there's a lot of them out there that make $1,000 a day panhandling, so you never know if you're, dealing with somebody that really needs it or not. But, she had a little sign, said she needed a tent. I talked with her for a few minutes, and I decided, that, she was legit, so I handed her a $50 bill. I never even asked her name. I'll never see her again. I'm certain, But I helped her, and I turned around after about 30 seconds, and she was gone, so I changed her life. That $50 was enough to make her go do whatever she needed to do, Well, if I didn't have the $50, I couldn't have did it, and I don't give a shit about $50, I don't miss it, what would I do with it? Give it to somebody, then I, can do something with it, So, anyway, you can make a lot of money, but you got to build an organization, and you got to not quit, and you just got to have stick-to-itiveness, you got to be consistent activity, and it'll happen for you. So I just wanted to tell you that, and I hope you have a great day.